It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall. Up against them, it's Diego Corrales, a 70-inch reach. He stands 5 foot 10.5 inches tall.
There's a massive difference here between both fighters. The taller of the two has to use that long jab, parry the fighter coming through.
It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history. Diego Corrales. He's never in a boring fight. A multi-time world champ in 2 different weight divisions.
The height, how is that gonna... He's gonna need a step ladder to hit this fighter.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
All the talking has been done. It's time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
They block that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? That hook won't score. They exchange punches. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. He just misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Diego Corrales that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
My concern is the call.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tell who's stronger and who's faster. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. With counter-punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out. Here's the bell to start round 5. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chip.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Corrales in some real trouble now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Another scoring shot there. Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Big hook doesn't land. They miss with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Diego Corrales that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
Immediate to switch. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Going to the canvas is Corrales. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Has to be. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Diego Diego Corrales that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get up.
Here we go, it's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a